Hello guys, today I'll be reviewing the Hammond collection Fallen Kingdom Baryonyx. Here we have the Hammond collection Baryonyx, the Hammond collection figure that I have always wanted since I've started collecting the Hammond collection. And yeah, this is literally a dream come true. I have always wanted this figure, or maybe not always, but still. And it does not disappoint. The articulation, I think it's pretty good for such an old figure, and none of the joints are loose. The articulation on this guy, it's pretty good. There's a ball joint here, a ball joint here, and a hinge here. I don't know if there's a hinge in the upper jaw, but it looks like there is, but it doesn't really move that. It doesn't really move, or I don't know if it moves. I don't wanna press too hard because I don't wanna risk breaking it. Also the eyes, they're painted, and you can see under those eyes there's some shiny blue paint right there, if you can see that. Yeah, and yeah, sadly there's no wrist articulation. That's a shame, but oh well. Also, there's a joint in the ankles, which the Parasaurolophus did not have. I love that. I have always hated the Parasaurolophus, or I don't hate it, but I think the fact that there's no articulation in the ankle makes it a little bad. That's why I ranked it so low on the Hammond collection ranking series, if you remember that. And the tail has bendy wire. I think the details look pretty good. Much better than the Parasaurolophus, on my opinion. It has a pretty good color scheme to it, on my opinion. And yeah, I think this figure is pretty good. This actually might be my new favorite figure. Oh, and also one of the claws in the feet, it's a little bent there, you can see. So that's a little annoying, but it doesn't really matter that much. It just looks really annoying. Also, here's the box if you wanted to take a look at that. There's Baryonyx himself right there. Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, Hammond collection. There's another picture of the figure, and here's a screenshot from Fallen Kingdom where the Baryonyx appears. So, yeah. For some size comparisons, here's it next to the JP3 female raptor and Alan Grant. Here's it next to the Hammond collection Parasaurolophus. Here's it next to the Hammond collection Triceratops. Fun fact, these were the two Hammond collection figures I wanted the most since I started collecting. Here's it next to the Haya Toys Godzilla 2014. My previous favorite Hammond collection figure, the Carnotaurus. Also from the same movie, by the way. And finally, the Hammond collection Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now for the question you have been waiting for. Should you buy this? Probably. Even though I said this is my favorite and maybe the best Hammond collection figure that I have, you should probably not start with this if you're trying to start collecting these, because it's a pretty rare figure and costs a lot on eBay. You should probably buy the Carnotaurus instead, because that one is almost as good as this. But if you're a Baryonyx fan or a Spinosaur fan in general, you should probably get this. It's totally worth your money. Also, here is all of the figures that I got for Christmas this year. So I'll be doing a separate review on each of them. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day. Bye!